heard me when faith is not a shout.
Sometimes faith is just leaning when you no longer have strength to stand.
When the hill is steep before me and my breath is wearing thin, when the road beneath my footsteps feels too hard to walk again,
I do not have to carry what my heart was never made to hold. There are arms beneath my weakness, there is mercy for my soul. Mercy for your soul. I have leaned on broken promises, I have trusted shifting sand. I have built my hope on daylight, then watched darkness take the land.
But the Lord has never failed me, though my courage comes and goes. He is steady in the valley, He is faithful when it snows. Hold me closer, hold me still, when I cannot trust my will. I am leaning on the everlasting arms, resting where the storm can do no harm.
When my heart is tired
and my road is long, I am held by a love forever strong.
I am leaning,
safe and warm,
carried through the valley,
sheltered from the storm. Quiet.
Oh, my striving comes
when I'm leaning on the everlasting arms.
There are nights I wake in silence, with old worries by my bed.
There are prayers I cannot finish, there are tears I never shed.
But before my words are gathered, before my mind can understand,
the shepherd of the weary takes me gently by the hand.
Gently by the hand. So I lean when I am empty, I will lean when I am whole.
I will lean through every season, till the morning claims my soul.
When I cross that final river,
when this earthly song is done,
I will lean into His mercy,
till I wake beneath the sun. Hold me closer, hold me fast.
Love eternal,
resting where the storm can do no harm.
when my heart is tired
and my road is long, I am held by a love forever strong.
I am leaning,
safe and warm,
carried through the valley,
sheltered from the storm. Oh, my fear grows quiet.
Oh, my striving comes
when I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. Lord, I release the weight I kept calling mine.
I release the fear
I mistook for wisdom.
teach us to rest
where your love has already made room. Underneath the breaking, underneath the pain, underneath the questions that I cannot name, underneath the trembling, underneath the night, there are arms eternal holding me in light. I am leaning on the everlasting arms, resting where the storm can do no harm. When my heart is tired
and my road is long,
I am held by a love forever strong. I am leaning, safe and warm,
carried through the valley,
sheltered from the storm. Oh, my fear grows quiet,
oh, my striving comes.
When I'm leaning on the everlasting arms.
When I am weary,
When I'm afraid,
when I cannot stand,
held by everlasting arms, held by everlasting arms. When the evening shadows gather and the last light softly comes,
I will rest my soul forever
in the everlasting arms.
Some songs come from the chapel, and some come from the yard before breakfast.
But even the small sounds of morning can turn a heart toward heaven. Cluck, old hen by the garden gate, sun comes climbing through the pine.
Mama's got
The skillet warm, daddy's humming soft in time. Smoke curls up from the chimney stone, dew still shining on the ground.
every little thing that wakes makes a holy kind of sound, a holy kind of sound. I used to think the Lord was found only where the steeples rise, but I heard him in the rooster call and saw him in the morning skies, in the cracked old porch, in the coffee cup, in the work boots by the door, in the cluck of that old hen scratching grace across the floor. Small things singing, low and plain, every mercy has a name. Cluck, old hen, let the morning begin, let the old hills wake and rise. There is mercy in the little things, there is bread beneath the skies. Cluck, old hen, by the cabin again, let the humble heart be fed, for the Lord still gives us daily grace, like a song in morning bread. Children running through the bean rows, bare feet red with mountain clay.
Grandma calling from the doorway,
bow your heads before you play.
nothing fancy on the table, nothing nothing rich by worldly eyes,
but we had enough for singing
and enough to testify.
Enough to testify.
Small hands working,
Small prayers said,
small prayers said,
heaven waiting,
heaven waiting, where we break our bread. Cluck, old hen, let the morning begin, let the old hills wake and rise. There is mercy in the little things, there is bread beneath the skies. Cluck, old hen, by the cabin again, let the humble heart be fed. For the Lord still gives us daily grace, like a song in morning bread.
I reckon grace does not always arrive with thunder.
Sometimes it's in the dirt, lays breakfast in the straw, and teaches us to be thankful. Thank you for the sunrise, thank you for the rain, thank you for the common things that call us back again. Thank you for the table, thank you for the song, thank you for the simple road that keeps our feet from wrong. Cluck, old hen, let the morning begin, let the old hills wake and rise. There is mercy in the little things, there is bread beneath the skies. Cluck, old hen, by the cabin again, let the humble heart be fed. For the Lord still gives us daily grace, like a song and morning bread.
Morning mercy,
Daily bread now,
daily bread now.
simple blessing.
Every little gift is grace.
Every little gift is grace. Cluck, old hen, by the garden gate, sunlight falling warm and wide. I will sing for simple grace with the morning by my side.
There comes a morning when the road no longer hurts our feet.
And every weary heart will rise lighter than the sorrow it carried.
I have walked through fields of trouble, I have slept beneath the rain, I have held my share of sorrow, I have learned the weight of pain.
But there's a song beyond the mountain, there's a light beyond the clay. And when the Lord calls gently, I will leave this dust someday.
Leave this dust someday.
I have seen the evening shadows lay their hands across the land. I have watched the old ones leaving with the Bible in their hand.
But their eyes were not defeated,
No, their voices did not shake,
for they saw the golden morning
on the far side of the break. When my burdens fall behind me, when my tears are washed away, when the door of heaven opens, I will rise and not delay. I'll fly away from the valley, I'll rise beyond the hill, where the weary
There are graves beside the oak trees. There are names carved in the stone, but I do not call them endings, only roads that lead back home.
For the Lord who made the sparrow and the wind beneath the pine will remember every pilgrim at the crossing of the line.
At the crossing of the line. So do not mourn me like I'm vanished.
Do not weep as those with none.
I am only changing garments
For the shining of the sun.
when you hear the church bells ringing.
When the dawn breaks cold and gray,
Lift your eyes above the mountain.
I'll be flying home that day. When my burdens fall behind me, when my tears are washed away, when the door of heaven opens, I will rise and not delay. I'll fly away from the valley. I'll rise beyond the hill, where the weary are not weeping and the restless hearts are still. I'll fly away to the morning,
Where the saved ones softly sing.
not by my own strength, no, but by mercy's lifted wings.
Lord, when my last breath comes, let it not be fear.
Let it be like opening a window and hearing home call my name. No more nightfall, no more chains, no more aching, no more pain, no more wandering, no more fear. Only Jesus drawing near. I'll fly away from the valley,
I'll rise beyond the hill,
where the weary are not weeping
and the restless hearts are still.
I'll fly away to the morning,
Where the saved ones softly sing.
not by my own strength, no, but by mercy's lifted wings.
When the morning calls me,
When the Savior takes me,
when my burdens leave me,
by mercy's lifted wings, by mercy's lifted wings.
when the last bell rings in the valley,
And the dawn breaks clear and wide, I'll fly away with mercy to the home beyond the sky.
down in the hollow, the voices do not have to travel far.
The hills hold every prayer, and heaven feels near enough to answer.
There's a path below the ridgeline where the laurel shadows fall, and the old folks light the lanterns when they hear the supper call.
Every chair is pulled in closer, every burden finds a place, and the hollow starts to tremble with the sound of simple grace. Sound of simple grace.
There are mothers with their children,
There are fathers worn and slow,
there are widows by the window,
with a sorrow none can know.
but nobody sits forgotten,
Nobody stands alone. When the first old hymn is lifted, every heart is welcomed home.
come down weary,
Come down low. There is mercy in the hollow.
there's a gathering in the hollow, where the old songs rise again,
Where the broken find a table, and the stranger finds a friend.
there's a gathering in the hollow, where the mercy fire glows.
Come and lay your burden down, where the mountain water flows.
I have come here with my questions, I have come here with my shame. I have stood outside the doorway,
Too afraid to speak his name.
but somebody called me brother,
Somebody took my hand,
and the Lord was in the kindness.
that helped this sinner stand.
Help this sinner stand. There are songs that sound like rivers,
There are prayers that sound like rain,
there are tears that fall in silence,
but they never fall in vain.
for the hollow holds the hurting,
And the Savior meets them there,
in the hush between the verses,
in the lifting of a prayer. Come down grieving, come down slow. There is healing in the hollow. There's a gathering in the hollow,
where the old songs rise again,
where the broken find a table, and the stranger finds a friend. There's a gathering in the hollow,
where the mercy fire glows.
come and lay your burden down, where the mountain water flows.
Lord, bless every tired soul that came down the hill tonight.
Bless the ones who sang loud,
And the ones who could only listen.
let this hollow be a shelter until morning finds us whole. For the lonely, for the wounded, for the ones who lost the way, for the sinner, for the saint, for the child who tried to pray.
There is a room beside the fire,
There is grace beneath the pine,
there is mercy in the hollow,
for your heart and mine.
there's a gathering in the hollow, where the old songs rise again,
Where the broken find a table, and the stranger finds a friend.
there's a gathering in the hollow, where the mercy fire glows.
Come and lay your burden down, where the mountain water flows. Come to the hollow,
Come with your sorrow,
come as you are now.
together
There is room in grace
laid to embers,
and the stars begin to show,
we will leave with
mercy burning from the gathering in the hollow.
There are names the mountains keep, even when the stones grow over.
And some songs walk after midnight, looking for somebody brave enough to sing.
Down where the Black Creek bends and the laurel hides the moon, they say Frankie Silver walks alone, humming one old tune. No lantern in her fingers, no shadow at her side, just a dress like winter ashes and a tear she never dried.
Never dried. They carved her name in whispers, they passed it door to door. Some said she loved too deeply, some said she sinned much more.
But in the hills of Carolina, when the frost lays on the rail,
you can hear her calling softly, like a dove caught in a veil.
Oh, the mountain keeps a memory. Oh, the river knows the sound of every heart that breaks in secret,
and every truth gone underground. Who will pray for Frankie Silver when the cold wind starts to rise?
Who will sing beside the hollow
where the lonely spirit cries? Mercy for the broken, mercy for the blamed. Even ghosts are listening when the Savior calls their name.
The preacher shut the chapel door, the judge laid down his pen, the town went back to supper,
but she never slept again.
For every tale has two sides, and every grave has rain,
and every soul that trembles still can cry out through the pain.
Cry out through the pain. I dreamed I saw her by the ridge where the pine trees bend and moan. She said, do not make me legend,
I was flesh and fear and bone.
I was young and I was wounded,
I was foolish, I was wild,
but beneath the name they gave me,
I was still somebody's child.
Oh, the mountain keeps a sorrow.
Oh, the night repeats the flame. the broken, mercy for the blamed. Even ghosts are listening when the Savior calls their name.
Maybe some stories are not asking to be feared.
Maybe they're asking to be forgiven.
For the guilty,
For the grieving,
for the names we cast away,
for the haunted,
for the hidden,
for the souls too lost to pray.
Lord have mercy.
Lord, remember,
Dust is all we are
light a candle
in the hollow.
for the sinner and the scar. Who will pray for Frankie Silver when the cold wind starts to rise?
Who will sing beside the hollow
Where the lonely spirit cries? Mercy for the broken, mercy for the blamed. Even ghosts are listening when the Savior calls their name.
mercy in the hollow,
Mercy on the mountain,
mercy for the forgotten,
colored by mercy.
not only by shame. Down where the Black Creek bends and the moon falls thin and pale,
The ghost of Frankie Silver still rides the mercy trail. I learned the old songs before I understood them.
but years later they came back and carried me when my own words failed.
Down in the valley where the shadows grow long,
I learned my first
old melody.
Grandma sang low while the kettle sang along,
And the hills kept harmony.
I did not know why her eyes would shine
When the second verse came through,
but I know it now.
after walking some miles, those songs were pulling her through.
Pulling her through. Down in the valley where the hard years lay, I learned how sorrow sings.
Daddy kept time with his worn out hands, like he was counting angel wings.
Some songs were sad as an autumn field,
Some rose like Sunday light,
but every note
had a mercy road leading us through the night. Teach me the old songs, teach me them slow, the ones that remember we're broken hearts go. Down in the valley, learning the old songs, learning the words that carried them along. Down in the valley, where the weary belong, I found my way back home, learning the old songs.
There was a song for the harvest moon. There was a song for rain. There was a song for the empty chair and the long ride home again.
There was a hymn for the sinner's tears.
There was a tune for grace.
And every voice in that little room had heaven on its face. Heaven on its face.
Now I am older and the road is steep, and the names have carved my heart, but I still hear them by the valley creek when the evening shadows start. I sing them soft to the children now, though my voice may bend and break. For the songs we keep in the valley low are the songs the Lord can take. Teach me the old songs, teach me what's true, the ones that carry my fathers through. Down in the valley, learning the old songs,
learning the words that carried them along. Down in the valley,
where the weary belong,
I found my way back home, learning the old songs.
Some things are not taught from paper.
They're passed from breath to breathe, from porch to porch, from one trembling heart to another. Sing me the one about mercy, sing me the one about home,
Sing me the
one for the lost child still walking the road alone. Sing me the one by the fireside,
Sing me the one through the tears.
sing till the valley remembers the faith of 100 years. Down in the valley,
Learn in the valley,
learning the old songs, learning the words that carried them along. Down in the valley,
where the weary
belong, I found my way back home, learning the old songs.
teach it to the children, sing it for the weary,
Carried through sorrow,
the old songs carry us home.
the old songs carry us home. Down in the valley, when the night comes on and the stars begin to glow,
I can hear
the old songs rising from the hearts that loved me so. There is a place past the laurel where the old trees keep their secrets.
And sometimes mercy moves quietly through the leaves.
Down in Shady Grove at evening, where the moss lies green and deep,
I laid my burden by the cedar, and I gave my grief to sleep.
the road had worn my spirit, the years had bent my name,
But the wind through Shady Grove was calling me to grace. Calling you to grace. I have known some lonely seasons, I have walked with empty hands,
I have asked the silent mountain
while the sorrow had to stand. But beneath those old dark branches, where the hidden waters run,
I found a prayer still rising like a song beneath the sun.
Shady Grove, hold the sorrow.
Shady Grove, keep the rain, till the Lord comes walking softly through the shadow and the pain.
Shady Grove, Shady Grove, where the weary come to kneel.
There is mercy in the quiet, there is love the heart can feel.
Shady Grove, Shady Grove, where the old trees bend and pray.
Lead my wandering soul back home before the night takes day.
There were names carved in the bark there. There were ribbons on the pine.
There were prayers left by the mothers for the children lost in time.
Some came looking for an answer, some came running from the past.
But the Lord was in the stillness, and His mercy held them fast.
Held them fast.
Shady Grove, hold the broken. Shady Grove, hear the Lord, till the Savior lifts the fallen and the hidden mercies grow. Shady Grove, Shady Grove, where the weary come to kneel. There is mercy in the quiet, there is love the heart can feel. Shady Grove, Shady Grove,
where the old trees bend and pray.
lead my wandering soul back home before the night takes day.
Lord, bless the hidden places where people go to weep. Bless the shadows where your light is still working.
For the lost in the timber, for the tired on the road, for the heart that cannot carry one more mile of heavy load.
There is grace in the hollow, there is peace beneath the pine.
There is room inside His mercy for your sorrow and for mine. Shady Grove, Shady Grove,
Where the weary come to kneel.
there is mercy in the quiet, there is love the heart can feel. Shady Grove, Shady Grove,
Where the old trees bend and pray.
lead my wandering soul back home before the night takes
mercy
in the old grove.
The Lord is near the broken.
The Lord is near the broken, down in Shady Grove at evening.
When the stars begin to show,
I can hear the Savior calling softly through the leaves below.
There are roads we leave behind, but home has a way of singing through the years. And when the Lord starts calling, even the farthest heart remembers the hills.
I have wandered far from morning, I have crossed the fields alone, I have chased the distant thunder till my heart forgot its home. But the wind across the valley still remembered my old name, and the hills I left behind me called me back through grace again.
Called you back through grace again. There's a porch above the meadow, there's a road of red-brown clay, there's a church bell in the distance at the closing of the day.
There are faces in the window, there are prayers beneath the stone, and I know the Lord was keeping every mile that led me home. Take me over, take me through every valley back to you. Take me back to the hills of home, where the mercy waters run, where the weary lay their burdens down in the light of the setting sun. Take me back to the hills of home, where the old songs softly rise, where the Lord still meets the wandering underneath those mountain skies.
Their names carved in the timber, there are graves beneath the pine, there are memories like lanterns still burning through my mind.
I can hear my mother singing, I can hear my father pray, and the faith that held our family still is lighting up the way.
Lighting up the way. If my steps grow weak and narrow, if my voice begins to fade, let me see those blue hills rising like a promise heaven made. For I know this earthly journey is a road the Lord has known, and beyond the final mountain there are greater hills of home. Lead me gently, lead me on through the dusk into the dawn. Take me back to the hills of home, where the mercy waters run, where the weary lay their burdens down in the light of the setting sun. Take me back to the hills of home, where the old songs softly rise, where the Lord still meets Thank you for the roads that taught us,
Thank you for the valleys that humbled us.
and thank you for the grace that never stopped calling us home.
Home for the weary, home for the lost, home by your mercy, home by the cross, home through the shadows, home through the rain, home where the broken are made whole again. Take me back to the hills of home, where the mercy waters run, where the weary lay their burdens down in the light of the setting sun. Take me back to the hills of home, where the old songs softly rise, where the Lord still meets the wandering underneath those mountain skies.
Lead me home, Lord,
Bring me near, Lord,
when the road is over.
when the road is over. Mercy brings us home. Mercy brings us home. When the last light crowns the valley and the blue hills turn to gold, I will rest inside your mercy in the hills of home.
Some roads are longer than the miles they carry,
And some strangers are only souls
trying to find the way back home. I have walked where the cold winds gather, I have slept beneath the rain, I have traded songs for supper, I have called my sorrow by name. But every ridge before me and every valley low still points me toward a country where the tired pilgrims go, where the tired pilgrims go. I have seen the lamps in windows, I have heard the chapel bell, I have carried hidden questions only heaven knows to tell. But I am not forgotten, though my shoes are worn and thin. There is mercy on the roadside, calling wanderers back in. I am passing through the sorrow, I am passing through the night. Every step is leaning homeward toward a never-fading light. I am a wayfaring stranger with a prayer inside my bones, walking through this lonesome valley till the Father calls me home. I am pouring
treasure, but rich in mercy still. There is rest beyond the mountain, there is peace beyond the hill.
There are names I keep on paper, there are graves I cannot leave, there are hands I still remember, folded softly on their knees.
And I believe they're singing where the river runs so clear, saying, child, just keep on walking, there is nothing left to fear.
Nothing left to fear.
When my voice grows faint and broken, when my road bends out of sight, let me hear that holy welcome rising through the morning light.
Let the dust fall from my shoulders, let the shadows lose their hold,
let me cross that final valley into fields of living gold.
I am passing through the sorrow,
I am passing through the pain,
but the love that walks beside me
will not leave me in the rain. I am a wayfaring stranger with a prayer inside my bones, walking through this lonesome valley till the Father calls me home. I am poor in earthly treasure, but rich in mercy still. There is a rest beyond the mountain, there is peace beyond the hill.
Lord, I do not ask for an easy road,
only enough light for the next step,
and enough grace to keep walking.
when I am lonely, you are near. When I am weary, you are here. When I am empty, you are bed. When I am dying, you are life ahead. I am a wayfaring stranger with a prayer inside my bones, walking through this lonesome valley till the Father calls me home. I am poor in earthly treasure, but rich in mercy still. There is rest beyond the mountain, there is peace beyond the hill.
Keep me walking,
Keep me singing,
keep me trusting.
there is peace beyond the hill. There is peace beyond the hill.
When the last road fades behind me
And the morning breaks unknown,
I will
lay my burden down there
where the wayfaring find home. Some names stay in the hills long after the house is gone.
and some love stories are not sung because they ended well.
But because mercy still listens. Barbara Allen walked the valley with a ribbon at her throat. Every step was soft as snowfall, every word she never wrote.
There were roses by the window, There was frost upon the pane, and a young man down the mountain calling softly through his pain, calling through his pain.
She had learned to hide her sorrow, she had learned to stand alone, for the world can turn a tender heart
into a river stone. But beneath her quiet manner there was grief she could not show, and the love she kept from speaking was the love that wounded so. Oh, the heart can close its doorway, oh, the tongue can turn away, but the soul remembers mercy at the ending of the day. Barbara Allen, lay your sorrow down where the evening shadows fall. There is mercy for the silent heart, there is grace behind the wall.
Barbara Allen, hear the chapel bell
calling soft across the glen. Love may break beneath the weight of pride, but the Lord can mend again.
The young man kept her name in prayer till his voice grew thin and low, and the winter took the hillside where the bitter winds would blow.
He said, tell her I forgive her, tell her I was wrong as well, tell her love is not a prison and regret is not a cell.
Regret is not a cell. Barbara stood by the churchyard when the morning turned to gray, with a rose between her fingers and no words
left to say. Then she knelt beside the marker and she whispered through her tears, Lord, forgive the love I wasted and the pride I carried years. Oh, the heart can still be opened, oh, the wound can still be named, and the Lord can make a garden from the soil of our shame. Barbara Allen, lay your sorrow down where the evening shadows fall. There is mercy for the silent heart, there is grace behind the wall.
Barbara Allen,
hear the chapel bell calling soft across the glen. Love may break beneath the weight of pride, but the Lord can mend again.
maybe the saddest songs are the ones that teach us to speak before the grave is dug.
And maybe grace is the hand that reaches through regret and still calls us beloved.
For the love left unspoken,
for the letter never sent,
for the years we spent in silence,
for the hearts that would not bend,
for the graves beside the mountain,
for the tears beneath the pine.
Lord, have mercy on the broken.
Teach us love while there is time. Barbara Allen, lay your sorrow down where the evening shadows fall. There is mercy for the silent heart, there is grace behind the wall. Barbara Allen,
Hear the chapel bell,
calling soft across the glen.
love may break
Break beneath the weight of pride, but the Lord
There's a bend in the creek where the old folks said prayers traveled faster.
And if you stood there quiet enough, you could hear mercy moving over the stones.
Down by Cripple Creek at sunrise, with my boots in mountain clay, I heard the water whispering like it had something to say. It carried all my trouble past the roots and river stone, and I stood there like a sinner who was tired of walking alone.
Tired of walking alone. Mama washed the linen there, Daddy cooled his working hands. Children skipped the little stones, not knowing Holy Land.
But every common morning had a hymn beneath its feet,
And the Lord was in the water, running down through Cripple Creek.
let it roll, let it run
Through the valley toward the sun. Cripple Creek, carry me past the sorrow I have known.
wash the dust from my weary heart,
Lead my wandering spirit home. Cripple Creek, sing to me
with your old-time mountain sound.
there is grace in the water where the broken can be found.
There were names carved in the beech tree, there were secrets in the rain. There were prayers left by the footbridge that were never prayed in vain.
Some came down with heavy burdens, some came down with empty hands, but the creek kept singing mercy like a choir through the land.
Like a choir through the land.
Let it bend, let it shine through this poor heart, Lord, make it thine. Cripple Creek, carry me past the sorrow I have known.
Wash the dust from my weary heart,
Lead my wandering spirit home. Cripple Creek, sing to me
with your old-time mountain sound.
there is grace in the water where the broken can be found.
Maybe every creek has heard confessions,
Maybe every stone remembers
the knees that bent beside it.
Water over worry,
Water over worry,
river over shame,
river over shame,
mercy in the hollow,
mercy in the hollow,
calling out my name.
calling out my name.
Stone beneath the current, light upon the deep, grace is still a moving down by Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek, carry me
Past the sorrow I have known,
wash the dust from my weary heart, lead my wandering spirit home. Cripple Creek, sing to me
with your old-time mountain sound.
there is grace in the water where the broken can be found.
Let the water roll,
Let the water roll, let the old creek sing, let the old creek sing.
let the lost come home.
The lost come home down by Cripple Creek. by Cripple Creek.
When the evening shadows gather
and the hills grow blue and deep,
I will leave my sorrow waiting
down by Cripple Creek. Every valley has a shadow,
but every shadow proves the sun is near.
so when the road turns hard, we keep walking toward the light.
The rain came hard on Monday, and the roof began to cry. But Tuesday brought a ribbon of gold across the sky. Mama opened up the window, Daddy laughed beside the door, said, "Child, the clouds may gather, but the Lord is shining more. The Lord is shining more." I have walked some muddy valleys, I have lost my Sunday shoes, I have heard the old wind whisper all the things I stood to lose. But I found a little courage where the morning touched the pine, and I learned to face the weather with a hopeful heart in mind. Turn your eyes, turn your mind, there is mercy still to find. Keep on the sunny side when the dark clouds roll. Let a little bit of heaven warm your weary soul. Keep on the sunny side where the Lord's light shines. There is joy beside the sorrow, there is grace for troubled times. There were days the road was narrow, there were nights the lamp burned low, there were prayers we barely whispered, only God in grief could know. But the dawn kept coming kindly over field and fence and stone, like the Lord was gently saying, "Child, you are not alone. You are not alone." So I'll sing beside the window, I'll give thanks beside the fire. I'll remember every valley cannot steal the morning choir. For the heart that keeps on praising finds a path through darkest rain, and the soul that turns toward mercy learns to see the sun again. Lift your song, lift your face, there is sunlight, there is grace. Keep on the sunny side when the dark clouds roll. Let a
Keep on the sunny side, where the Lord's light shines. There is joy beside the sorrow. There is grace for troubled times. This does not mean the storm is not real.
It means the storm is not Lord.
And even while the rain is falling,
God is still making morning.
for the tired, for the grieving, for the ones who lost their way, for the workers, for the dreamers, for the hearts that need today. There is light upon the mountain, there is mercy in the rain, there is hope enough for singing till the sun comes out again. Keep on the sunny side, when the dark clouds roll. Let a little bit of heaven warm your weary soul. Keep on the sunny side, keep on the sunny side, where the Lord's light shines, where the Lord's light shines. There is joy beside the sorrow. There is grace for troubled times.
Keep on singing,
Keep on walking,
keep on trusting.
keep on trusting. The morning still will rise, the morning still will rise.
When the evening shadows gather
And the hills turn blue and wide,
I will thank the Lord for mercy
and keep on the sunny side.